We welcome you back with the Business Report. Here's Joel Crosskill.
Lots to share with you in the Business Report today, as a window into the world of agricultural export has been prized open, courtesy of the efforts of the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, whose recognition of the inefficient processes involved in the preparation of produce destined for overseas markets often resulted in the consumption of more time than many prospective exporters could stomach. Floyd Green, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, made the declaration during a recent export expansion capacity building clinic.
It is my pleasure to unveil today the newest addition to our suite of practical tools provided by the Ministry of Agriculture to drive export expansion. This is the Trade and Market Intelligence Portal, which streamlines all the ministry's market information, its tools, its systems, its agencies into one single platform that is accessible to everyone.
Dermon Spence, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, offered context relating to additional challenges surrounding export, including the potential threat of a tariff tit-for-tat between some of Jamaica's largest export markets.
There's a lot of talk about what is happening in the trade space. And what we must not do, we must not shy away from what is happening, but move boldly to understand, to analyze, and to work together to capitalize on the opportunity that these change in the international space will provide. There is a commitment from government, there is a commitment from the ministry to provide all the support that it can. We have set certain structures in place. All the things are known. The need for greater financing, the need for collaboration, the need for partnership.
As well as efficiency, which the newly formed portal is intended to provide.
This portal is fully outfitted with investment guides, profiles, and calculated return on investment. So literally, you can go on the portal and you can see what do you need if you're going to go into yam or sweet potato. You can see what sort of investment it will take, what is the length of time, what is the best area to plant it, and more than that, what sort of returns you can get. Because you will also be able to see what are the demand numbers in the various markets. So you can see what is the US asking for, what is EU asking for in relation to how much quantities we think we can supply, they are demanding, and more than that, what are the market entry guidelines?
Yet another barrier of entry for farmers that is also being addressed are non-tariff related. Minister Green explains.
One of the things that we have been doing from the ministry, and we probably don't speak about it enough, is looking across the world at some of those non-tariff barriers. Some of the things that stops us from getting into our markets. And we have seen that unfortunately, even in the region, there are still some of those non-tariff barriers that we have to treat with. And the team from the ministry, our veterinary services unit, our plant quarantine, and our trade team have been working with those countries, and we are seeing increased access. In fact, we're seeing a lot of our poultry products make their way into Barbados now, make their way into Trinidad now. And the last time I was at Jamaica Broilers, they told me, PS, that they're now in Guyana. The UK, we have benefited from Brexit, and now our soft fruits and vegetables can make their way into the UK. We have seen increased access in the Cayman Islands, and they approved almost all our items.
As Permanent Secretary Spence confides, the time to reap the rewards of progress that is being sown behind the scenes of the sector are now beginning to ripen.
This export clinic, therefore, as we launch it this morning, is not only to have you understand what we have packaged and the direction in which we are going, but to certainly empower you to come on board with us and to commit to a process of reinvigorating and rejuvenizing and all the things that we do, because we have been there before, in order to capitalize on the changes that we are seeing taking place.
And that was your Business Report. I'm Joel Crosskill.